Yo yo yo, this is Sol, also known as SPL Gum, also known as Spatial Gum, also known as Grunt, your Team Skull Grunt, and this is Pokemon Masters EX. Guys, I thought it would be nice to spend some time with you to discuss about the upcoming Legendary Arena for Cresselia, because been looking at Cresselia's kit in my Discord, and he seems, or this guy seems strong. So Cresselia is coming on February 18. That's the same day as when Pierce is coming. And same thing, there's Cresselia's Challenge Parts 1, Part 2, Part 3. And then, same number of gems, same as what I discussed in my gem count video. But his moves and skills are kind of interesting. Let's check it out right now. So Legendary Arena, Cresselia. Cresselia is actually weak to Dark type. And its moves are Double Team, raises the user's evasiveness. Calm Mind raises the user's special attack and special defense. Hidden Power, Psychic type move, and no additional effect. 4 is Slash, critical hits land more easily. 5, Thunder Wave, leaves the target paralyzed. 6, Toxic, leaves the target badly poisoned. 7, Shadow Ball, has a small chance of lowering the target's special defense. Icy Wind, hits everyone, lowers the target's speed. 9, Energy Ball, has a small chance or very small chance of lowering the target's special defense. So Shadow Ball and Energy Ball can lower our special defense. Swift, never misses, targets everyone. 11, Ice Beam, small chance or very small chance of leaving us frozen. And last one, Hyper Beam. Boom! Anyway, passive skills, which is very interesting for this guy. Passive skills, Mind's Eye 5 mitigates the reduction of accuracy. Basically, his accuracy is not that lowered that much. Brain Barrier 8 reduces damage when the user is hit by physical attacks, including sync moves. Brawn Barrier 8 reduces damage when the user is hit by a special attack move. Double Trouble, activated after using Double Team, sharply raises the user's attack. So every time he uses Double Team, it also raises his attack by 2 levels. Seeing Double 2 is available in Part 3. I'm just gonna discuss everything. Seeing Double 2 activated after using Double Team sharply raises the user's evasiveness. So each time he uses Double Team increases his evasiveness by 1. Double Trouble 2, attack plus 2. Seeing Double 2, evasiveness plus 2. That's a total of evasiveness plus 3 and attack plus 2. Quite insane. Tranquil Fury 2, activated after using Calm Mind, sharply raises the user's special attack and special defense. That is, guys, Calm Mind raises special attack and special defense by 1. Tranquil Fury 2 raises special attack and special defense plus 2. That means every use of Calm Mind actually increases Cresselia's special attack and special defense by 3. Oof! 7, Troublemaker 9 raises the chance of success for status moves that inflict status conditions. Basically, he has both Thunder Wave and Toxic. That means no matter what you do, Thunder Wave will, unless you're extremely lucky with accuracy, with evasiveness, which is unlikely, but yep, Thunder Wave will almost always paralyze you. Toxic will almost always badly poison you. And you know what? The thing is, he also has Go Viral 9 when a status move is used to inflict a status condition on you, inflicts the same status condition on all our allies. So everyone gets poisoned, everyone gets paralyzed. This is kind of Oof! Number 9, Stout Heart 1, 3, and 5 mitigates the reduction of attack. Terra Firma 10, first time to see this. I have no idea what this is, but this is a kind of an interesting new passive skill that I wonder what this is. Lessen Sleep 5 and 8 shortens the time spent asleep. Lessen Flinch 5 and 8, Lessen Poison 10. Lithe prevents the Pokemon from being paralyzed. Unbound 3 has a 10% chance of raising the user's trap resistance by 3. Lessen Trap 3, Lessen Trap 6, Lessen Trap 9. Every time the user takes damage from trap damage till it becomes Escape Artist, which basically cannot be trapped. And then Escape Artist prevents the Pokemon from being trapped. Clear-Headed prevents the enemy from becoming confused. Lesson Burn 5, 8, and 9 reduces damage from being burned. Passive only at the second bar. Activate Brain or Brawn Barrier 8 at the start of battle has a 12.2 chance of activating Tactical Shake-Up. Tactical Shake-Up, activate Brawn Barrier 8 and Brain Barrier 8 at the start of the battle. Has a 1% chance of activating Opening Shake-Up. So basically, just increasing his resistance to physical and special attacks. And then, a name passive in data creates a shield reducing special damage in allies' field for a short time at the start of battle. Removes all status conditions from user when user's HP is 50% or lower. Raise user's accuracy by 3 when the user's HP is 50% or lower. That's like the oh no thing that comes out when, you know, when the user's HP is half. Creates a shield reflex status conditions for a short time at the start of battle. Oh! So that means whatever status conditions you try to inflict on Cresselia at the very start of the battle, it will not work because it will be reflected to us. So if I understood this correctly, Sleep Chain will not work here because it will be reflected to us. We will fall asleep instead. 5 critical hit next at the very start of the battle. Sure hit next at the start of the battle. Create a shield reflex status conditions when the user's HP is 50% or lower. Oof, that means we cannot actually really make this guy fall asleep. Unless, you know, he doesn't have the reflex status conditions activated. Number 8, create a shield status move defense, blocks status conditions from affecting the allied field of play, removes all status conditions from user at the start of battle. Critical hit next when user's HP is 50% or lower. Sure hit next when user's HP is 50 or lower. Makes user gradually healing at the start of battle. Oh boy, this guy is OP as heck. He has almost every single buff from legendary arenas in the past. Tapu Bulu will heal, but this guy also has gradual healing. Number 12, make move gauge accelerate on the allied field of play when user's HP is 50% or lower. And guys, there's tips and tricks over here. Grimstone Leopard once again takes spotlight in this stage. Snarl can lower the opponent's special attack since Cresselia has no passive skills against special attack reduction. Lithe Haze Antitoxin from your first Pokemon will help you survive during a long battle. You should let your first Pokemon take paralyzed status. Badly poisoned will be useless after that. Okay, let me explain this a little bit more in depth. Grimstone Leopard has the move Snatch, and Snatch basically takes an opponent's boosted stats, returns them to 0, and gives you those boosted stats instead. Snarl can lower, lots of sync pairs of Snarl. Lots of sync pairs of Snarl. No. For the dark type sync pair that has Snarl, that's Karen. Snarl can lower the opponent's special attack, and Cresselia has no passive skills against special attack reduction. But let's check out her skills again. Slash is a physical type attack. Shadow Ball is special. Icy Wind is special. Energy Ball is special. Swift is special. Ice Beam is special. Hyper Beam is special. So if we lower down the opponent's special attack, he still has Slash. But at least that's a lot of moves away, a lot of moves like taken care of, but still painful. Let's continue. Life prevents the Pokemon from being paralyzed. Haste prevents your speed from going down. Antitoxin prevents you from becoming poisoned. So, Life Haste Antitoxin from your first Pokemon will help you survive during a long battle. You should let your first Pokemon take paralyzed status. Badly Poison will be useless after that. Guys, I have been trying with my account as to see how sync pair coming out together with Cresselia is actually Pierce and Obstagoon. And Pierce and Obstagoon has a move called Obstruct. And Obstruct makes you, gives you a defensive status, a shield status, and basically you're immune to any attack except sync moves. And I wasn't sure exactly if this Obstruct will actually, prevent you from being hit by Thunder Wave or Toxic or something like that. And you know what? We have a sync pair that is very similar, that has a attack or move very similar to Obstruct. And that sync pair, guys, is Wickstrom. Wickstrom over here has King Shield, which basically the user takes up a defensive position. Using this move again will blah blah blah, no other actions, it's the same thing. Except that if the move was a physical attack move, sharply lowers the attack of the opponent. For Obstruct, it sharply lowers the defense. For King Shield, it sharply lowers the attack. And so since it's the same, I wanted to try it out since Azerola and Phoebe and Agatha over here can inflict hypnosis on you. I wanted to try if, it can prevent you from falling asleep. And pardon me, this might take a few tries if the opponent does not target Wickstrom. But I use King Shield immediately. Good, I'm the first target. And I use King Shield, the opponent uses Hypnosis on me. And I fall asleep. So, basically, Obstruct does not help with Toxic, oh sorry, not this screen. With Toxic, with Thunder Wave, it will not help you. This thing is saying over here that, you should let your Pokemon take paralyzed status so you will not be badly poisoned. Because you cannot overlap status conditions. So if you're paralyzed, you cannot be badly poisoned. If you're badly poisoned, you cannot be paralyzed. And paralysis actually is a lot better than badly poisoned. So, yeah, this tips and tricks over here is saying that. And makes sense, but let us think of a better way how to deal with this troublesome opponent, guys. So again, over here we can see that the opponent will have a reflex status conditions at the very start of the battle, and will still have the reflex status conditions when the user's HP is 50% or lower, similar to Wallace's move Wallace's move, when you use it, everyone in your team will reflect the status condition on you. And I think you can actually start the battle with that. Everyone has a reflect status condition, so basically you try to reflect it to the opponent. I'm not sure if it will be an infinite loop. I don't think it will be an infinite loop over here. But I think that after the opponent tries to use Thunder Wave or Toxic on you, if you have Grand Illusion activated, unfortunately it's just 1 out of 1, makes the user activates the status condition effect on the allied field of play. So basically if we use this in battle, let me try that. It will reflect, it will reflect Hypnosis to the opponent. The opponent will fall asleep. But here in this battle or Cresselia's challenge, since the opponent will also have a reflect status condition, they will not, or it will not fall asleep, and probably the Hypnosis or the Toxic, the Thunder Wave and the Toxic will just, you know, not do anything. But yeah, let's go check it out again. Is this okay? No. Try matching again. No. So basically, let's try this again. Let's try this again. Come on, come on. So this is how it's supposed to go. Chapter 17, challenge Agatha and Phoebe and Azarola, create your own team. And then I just... What the heck happened? Why can't I? Oh, I think I have duplicate members, guys. Sorry. Let me change this. Just to whoever. And here we go. There are other sync pairs that can do this, a similar effect. Marley can block status conditions from activating or from, you know, being hit to us. So I use a Grand Illusion. The opponent tries to use Hypnosis on us. And when Hypnosis hits us, if the opponent is not hit by Confusion, it just reflects back to the opponent and the opponent is asleep. So that is what happens with Grand Illusion. I don't think that full heal is a good way to go in this fight because everyone will get both paralyzed and poisoned. So if you use full heal immediately, you will get poisoned. Or the other way around, if you use full heal after you get I'm not sure how many times the opponent will use this. But we also have, as you can see over here, Marley. Marley over here as a trainer move that we're standing strong, blocks status conditions from affecting the allied field of play. So we will be able to avoid getting paralyzed and poisoned. But again, this is only 1 out of 1. Only one time you can use this. She has no MP refresh here. We also have Brock, guys. Brock at 3 out of 5 will have Brock, not Signasuit, Brock. Brock at 3 out of 5 over here has Rock Hard Determination, Group Therapy, which removes all status conditions from all allied sync pairs when a move is successful. So, everyone will be poisoned or paralyzed. You use Rock Hard Determination. Once you cure them of their first status condition, you use another Rock Hard Determination when you're poisoned or paralyzed. Then you cure them again of their status condition. So that's Brock. You can use it twice. Or you can try and go for Healing Hand. There's Misty. There is, I think, Erika? I'm not sure. Yep, Erika or Holiday Erika also has Healing Hand too. Has a moderate chance of removing all status conditions from all allied sync pairs after the Pokemon uses this move. So around 20 something% chance of curing the status conditions of everyone. But at the same time, you have to think about, when you're poisoned, when, you're trying to get this to activate, you might be damaged by poison damage and it's gonna be hurtful. And Misty also has this, by the way, healing hand too. And Barry has full heal, and again, as I said earlier, full heal I don't think will be the best thing to use here because everyone will be hit by poison or paralysis. We also have some other sync pairs. I forgot if layup. No, not layup. Some other sync pair. I forgot who those sync pairs are. Give me a sec as I check. Layup. It's the seasonal sync pairs. It's supposed to be a seasonal sync pair. Is this him? Is this him? Nope, nope, nope. Gift of Joy, Flying Shift. Who is it? I forgot who it is that prevents you from being any status conditions. Come on. New Year Lily or some New Year Lily. What type is New Year Lily? New Year Lily. Is she fairy type? Fairy New Year Lily? Oh my gosh, I totally forgot. Let me sort by level and probably I'll be able to find her. Level going down. New Year Lily. Oof. You guys probably saw it already, but I'm blind and I could not find New Year Lily. New Year Lily! What type? Oh, there you go. A Lola Lang sign, guys. Blocks status conditions from affecting the allied field of play. I'm sorry for that postponement. Block status conditions from affecting the field of play also sharply raises the evasiveness of all allied sync pairs. So I think a Lola Lang sign, if you have New Year Lily and if you have a Lola Lang sign MP refresh, I think that is 1 out of 5. Yeah, that's 1 out of 5. If you're fortunate enough to have a 1 out of 5 Lily, you can actually use a Lola Lang sign, block the status condition, block Thunder Wave, block Toxic, and then use it again after you block that first attack and, manage the opponent's stats or manage whatsoever. And then that's all about Thunder Wave and Toxic. Now we talk about the opponent's huge stat increases. So the opponent, again, if the opponent uses double team, sharply raises attack and evasiveness. If the opponent uses Calm Mind, drastically raises the user's special attack and special defense. There are 2 ways to do this. The first one is the game wants you to use Grimsley. So Grimsley has Snatch. Snatch returns the target's race stats to normal and gives you those race stats. So Snatch also can heal you or something like that. Catalytic Cure 4, Catalytic Cure 4, Catalytic Cure 8. Almost always heals you when you use Snatch. So I think it would be a nice thing. So your evasiveness is raised, your attack is raised, your special attack is raised, your speed is raised when you steal the opponent's stats. And then the second way to do this is to use Haze. So over here we have Bryson. Bryson has the move Haze. So Bryson's Haze actually returns the opponent's increased stats to 0. And a side note, guys, my recording got cut off and I only noticed when the video is already done and it's too late. I don't want to record everything again, so I apologize if my video doesn't sync well with my voice. It's gonna look weird, but I cannot record everything again. And yes, I apologize. I hope you enjoy the rest of the video as I talk with you guys, try to ad-lib whatever I think I said. Enjoy. The game actually gives us Lysander together with, Lysander and Piers to do it. So Lysander actually has, he has Dark Pulse, which is a small chance of making the user flinch. And as we can see over here in the passive skills of the opponent, there's nothing about, just eliminating flinch altogether. He has Lithe, he has Escape Artist, he has Clear-Headed, but nothing. No Unflappable. That means, yes, enemy will have less than flinch 8, but we can still make the opponent flinch at any time using Dark Pulse. Increased chance of making the user flinch. At the same time, Lysander has his passive skill, Dark Power 5. It powers up dark moves by around 50%, which makes our Dark Pulse hit a little bit harder when we use Dark Pulse against the enemy. And then over here, we also have Piers and Obstagoon. Now, I've been studying about Piers. He has Obstruct. At Obstruct, the user takes up a defensive position. Using the move again will make the user leave this position. No other actions can be taken when in this defensive position. Nullize an attack move if it is in this defensive position. Then the user leaves the defensive posture. And if the move used is a physical attack move, it lowers the defense. Well, as we can see here in the moves of the opponent, he has Hidden Power, which is a special move, slash a physical move. And if you look at all the other moves of the opponent, only slash is the physical move over here. So if the opponent uses flash or slash on you, you get to lower the opponent's defense -2. But if the opponent uses the other moves on you, you get to block the hit. You don't get to get damage except if the opponent uses a sync move on you. But, you get to not get hit except for Swift and except for Icy Wind. The other sync pairs will get hit, but at least Obstagoon, Piers and Obstagoon will not be damaged, especially with that painful Hyper Beam over there. At least you will get to endure or not get damaged at all if Obstagoon or if Piers and Obstagoon is using Obstruct, as you can see over here. If the move was a physical attack move, sharply lowers the defense. And again, only slash is the physical attack move here, but special moves will also get blocked. It just will not lower the defense of the opponent down. So guys, I want to take this a little bit step further and talk about teams. Team building for whoever can deal the best, farewell best against Cresselia. And you know what? Lower the defense of the opponent. I see one sync pair that can do that, and that's Fall Hilbert. Fall Hilbert has a sync grid skill 2 out of 5 called Insult to Injury. The more the target's defense has been lowered, the more it powers up moves. So Crunch already hits very hard, and with the opponent's increase or decreased defense, it will hit harder. He also has Ramming Speed and Haymaker. Haymaker, the more our attack has been raised, the more our sync moves are powered up. Ramming Speed, the higher our speed is, the more Crunch is even more powered up. Either Crunch or Double Edge. Was it Double Edge? But I prefer to use Crunch over Double Edge. But you know what, guys? Even with Obstagoon, I don't think I'll be using Obstagoon in this fight though. I think I prefer to use some other sync pairs. And those sync pairs are, as we can see over here, let us try to build this team over to the center. Let's bring out our Fall Hilbert as our main attacker. Where is he? He's 6-star EX for me, so let's bring him out. Paul Hilbert to the center as my main striker. Over to the left side, unfortunately, it's not probably gonna be Obstagoon, but I'm gonna try him out if we get him. So we can bring out Lilibee. Nope, not fairy type, but bug type. Lilibee, because Alola Lang sign can help us increase our evasiveness as well as prevent status conditions. And over to the right side, our healer, our very reliable healer, Skyla. I think this would be nice. Aside from this team, we can also go for another kind, which is the Snatch. We steal the opponent's stats. We can have Cygnus, or rather Grimsley over here to the center, and that team could probably work. Or we can probably replace Lilibee with Misty, who can actually have Healing Hand and recover our HP or recover us from status conditions using Healing Hand. That aside, we can also use Karen to lower the opponent's special defenses or special attack using Snarl. But if you were to ask me, I would rather go for something like this. So Viola also has Struggle Bug. Struggle Bug can also lower the special attack of the opponent. Or I just swap Karen out with Alder to deal some massive damage, because once the opponent's special attack goes down, Alder's attacks go stronger, not just its attacks but also its sync move damage. And again, we can probably replace Skyla with Misty or probably some other sync pair to do this. Probably we can also go for Lilibee to help us prevent any status condition. So Lilibee, I think if she uses a sync move, we also get Team Sync Regen, which will help us recover some HP as well as we continue the battle. So I think this will be good. Guys, don't even bother trying to make the opponent fall asleep. The enemy will reflect the sleep status on you. I know most of you guys will probably use this team though. This team has never failed anyone, probably except in the Full Force Battle round 1/2 of the Halloween event Fight or Fright. We have Cygnus Blue over to the left side. Over to the right side, we have Cygnus Leaf. And over to the center, we have Cygnus Red, guys. The Cygnus Kanto trio. Strong sync pairs. You probably will use this team. But I don't know if this will be difficult or not. We'll see when the time comes. In the meantime, that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Give this a thumbs up, comment your thoughts, share this with your friends. Consider subscribing if you haven't. And thank you to all the members of my channel. You guys are awesome. Thank you Shadow Phil, So Nicholas, More or Less Gaming, Aryan Singh, Blaze, Johnny Dogs, John9019, Treasure Gamers, Gizilla2AJ, Roy Ackerman, and Love Mats. And if you want to join them, check out the join button down below if you can see it. And with that said, that's it. See you guys tomorrow in my next video.